Latest business news now, which comes from Adam Parsons again. Hello.
Hi Jane, hi Ben, thanks very much indeed. Good morning. House prices up. Land Registry has released its latest house price index and we get an annual price increase of 1.7%. Average property value in England and Wales a little over £162,000. Prices up 0.8% just November to December. London, the biggest monthly rise, prices there 3.1% up. The North West seeing the most significant monthly price fall, decrease of just under 1%. Let's speak to the housing expert, Henry Pryor. Henry, good morning to you. Some interesting figures in here.
Very much so, Adam, and I think that whilst we've seen the back of the snow that has been with us since the new year, the housing market across England and Wales is very much still trying to come to terms with exactly where we're going to find 2013 going as far as both house prices and volumes are concerned. Remember that these are gross figures that do not include inflation. When you factor in inflation, several areas of England and Wales have seen significant falls over the last 12 months, with some areas like Oldham and Darlington, for example, seeing double-digit negative territory, which we haven't seen for perhaps since the credit crunch of 2007-2008.
The London housing market seems extraordinarily resilient.
The London housing market has seriously bucked the trend. It's been an extraordinary roller coaster of a ride since the credit crunch because, of course, London peculiarly didn't actually pick up as swiftly as the rest of the country has done, and it has seen perhaps a far fairer wind since the credit crunch, with house prices across much of Greater London up through 2012 by nearly 5 or 6%. So we've seen that perhaps prices have been supported by interest from overseas investors who've looked at central London as a safe haven for their money, as a valid alternative perhaps to Central Europe, the Euro and the problems from the North Africa, obviously.
And Henry, just a quick word about your predictions for 2013.
Well, 2013 is going to be extremely tough. One of the interesting things from this latest report is that for the first time the Land Registry has included repossession figures, and thank goodness we've seen that repossession levels per month still trending at about 1,500 compared to a peak level of 3,000. So that's going to keep the pressure on house prices from falling further for most of 2013, but there is still significant concern both for volumes and prices as we go through the year.
Okay. Henry Pryor, as ever. Henry, many thanks.